Hello, everybody. Welcome to our first video for Real Estate Association at UCI. Today, we're going to be talking to you guys about how to receive your real estate and loan licenses. So, Philip is going ahead and start showing you guys how to get your real estate license.
Yeah. So there's like a couple of steps you need to take to obtain your salesperson's license. The first, of course, is you must be 18 years old, but I'm sure all you guys probably meet that requirement already. And the second one is you have to complete the required education. And in this case, it's 135 hours. And there are many resources online and many courses that you can take online to basically meet this requirement. But it has to be a BRE approved college level course. And there are three like main principles that you have to take, which is real estate principles, real estate practice, and also one additional elective. And afterwards, you have to apply for your real estate salesperson's license exam. And this might take a little bit of time, so make sure to, I guess, figure out the process beforehand. And you, and after basically submitting the application form and fees, you have to pass the exam within 2 years. So just be sure to do that. And once you have the exam scheduled, you take it. And if you score 70% or better, you pass the exam. And as I said before, there are a lot of additional resources online to help you better prepare. And now Johnny's going to go over how to get your loan license.
Yeah, so I have my MLO license. So first, when I first started getting it, I asked my mentor how do I get it, and he kind of gave me a brief. Just go online, go to the NMLS website. So I started looking it up, and it's pretty simple. You go to NMLS website, which is Nationwide Mortgage Licensing System, and you'll go to their website, set up an account. They'll give you an NMLS number, an ID number. After that, you go through an educational system, just like for the real estate license. You're going to be going through an accredited educator that is going to give you 20 hours of these pre-license education. So it goes through ethics, it goes through a whole variety of different regulations and things that you should know, and a lot of calculations too. Things that you should know to be prepared for originating loans. And then there's also a California requirement. So the California requirement, I believe, is just 1 hour. You have to take one additional hour to that 20 hours, and it was fairly simple. I did it exactly on Zoom. I think it was 2 years ago now, or last year, sorry, and I knocked it out really easy. 1 hour class. They sent me like a review that I had to do. And that was really easy. And then you take your actual exam. So after you finish your education and you get that all approved, you send that towards your to the NMLS, and they actually have a system to actually go take the exam. Once you pass that exam, you need a 70% to pass that exam. And then after that, you actually have to apply to the NMLS again to get the actual license. That is because they'll actually go ahead and do a bunch of background checks, make sure that you're paying a bunch of fees. And then after that, you can actually associate your actual NMLS number with an employer. So any mortgage bank or any bank in general usually has a lot of MLOs who originate loans for them because people need mortgages to buy houses. And that's pretty much it in terms for the MLO. I do want to note that for the real estate salesperson's license, for the elective, I took real estate finance. I did it all three classes online. It was really simple. One thing to note is that you should plan accordingly because these classes have a time limit. You have to have 18 days to actually take a course and before you can take the next one. So as soon as you pass that final exam for one of them, you're going to have to wait another 18 days before you can take the second exam. So that was the only barrier that I really had to worry about, was the amount of time that I actually had to wait. And then you actually have to wait a long time. It took me, I think, about 3-4 months to actually get my license and test approved through the Bureau of Real Estate in California. So that is a big factor, I think, is time. So as soon as you guys start right away, it'll get knocked out. But you guys, I would recommend just start slowly, but start getting and learning as much as you can.
Cool. And if you guys have any questions, you guys can always reach out to us, or there's also resources online that will probably link to this video as well to help you with that.
Yeah. So I hope you guys are doing well with the coronavirus and everything going on. If you guys need anything, any help at all, we're willing to help you guys. Just reach out to us. We'd love to help out anybody. And in terms for these virtual meetings, we want to get some of your guys' feedback. So we did send out a survey through the email newsletter, and we want to see if you guys want to see these virtual meetings like these over and over again every week. Next week, we're going to be having a virtual speaker, Sam Cavano. He's a mortgage banker, and he's going to be talking about his experiences and actually how to like calculate mortgage related things and how to actually understand what you're doing in the process of receiving a mortgage. So it's a lot of good information that you guys should come out and see. It'd also be recorded if you can't be able to make it, and we'll be posting it on our website and through other social medias.